Alright guys, the party is just beginning. So, Gengar and Tsukasa on the job. They've already got the rest of the Datamines here. So, we got the stats for the new characters, which we can go ahead and open up there. We also have upgrades to Squad Assault Sacred Seals, which is interesting. Then we have Fimbulvetr's weapon, which we're going to be able to fight her on the new story maps. Maintenance is over, as people are sharing. And then we have Fimbulvetr's artwork, which we'll take a look at. Some stuff regarding Savior, a.k.a. the new hero type. What are they again? I already can't even... dude, there's so many different names for all these characters. I can't remember. So we got that, and then refines, which we already took a look at. So, alright, let's go ahead and start breaking things down. We'll start over... Where do we want to start? Let's start with Fimbulvetr. Why not? Let's take a look at the artwork here for Ice Mama. Okay, so yeah, she is very waifu status. Is she wearing ice skates? I can't tell. I think she's just wearing, like, regular boots. She does really remind me of Satyr a little bit. They have kind of similar hair. Oh, that's cool. I wasn't expecting that. She has, like... What kind of tail is that? Like a dragon tail? Like a bone dragon tail? And then she's got, like, dragon feet. And a big dragon hand. So she's a dragon? Is that what it is? Oh, now she has a mask, too? What is she? Like, is she some kind of transformed animal? Alright, then we gotta get the butt shot in there. Because why not? So, yeah, there's the injured artwork for her. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and take a look at her weapon now. So, Fimbulvetr's weapon, Bitter End, Colorless Tome, -1 special trigger. At start of enemy phase, except in Pawns of Loki. If there is no Divine Vein Ice currently applied by unit or allies, then applies Divine Vein Ice to two spaces away from the nearest foe with the lowest defense for one turn. So she just encases the enemy in ice, like we've seen on the Hareed from the Ninja banner. Okay, then also for foes in 5 rows or 5 columns centered on unit, inflicts all stats -5. Neutralize effects that guarantee foes' follow-up attacks. Increase the speed difference necessary for the foe to make a follow-up by X. And decrease speed difference necessary for the foe's target to make a follow-up by X during combat. And if target's defense is better than the foe's defense, X is 10, plus the difference between stats times 2. Otherwise, X is 10. And then also grants all stats of 10 to unit, deals +25 damage. Reduce damage from foes' attacks by 15, and neutralize effects that prevent units' follow-ups during combat. And then if decreasing the speed difference necessary to make a follow-up by 10 would allow a unit to trigger a follow-up, then you get Potent 100. I love how they've done away with just regular Potent Follow, where it's either 80% or 40%, depending on whether or not you can do a follow-up. Now it's just straight up everyone gets Potent 100, just because, why not? So, okay, there we go for Fimbulvetr's artwork and her weapon. Very good artwork for Ice Mama. Okay, so now we have these upgrades to the Squad Assault Seals, which, I mean, this is kind of interesting. I wonder how much SP these are going to count for Arena now, because we're about to get a big rehaul for Arena anyway with the advent of the new hero type. So, I wonder how much SP this one costs in particular. The HP 5 and then double stat +3s. Now they go up to HP 6 and double stat +4, which is pretty good. I mean, this is straight up better than the Swift Sparrow 2 seal now, right? Where it would be attack and speed up 4 if you initiate. This is just a flat attack and speed up 4 and HP up 6 now. So, and it's dual phase too, so it's just straight up better than all of the Swift Sparrow skills and like all of the skills that when you initiate, you get certain stats. Yeah, so pretty good upgrade there for some Sacred Seals. I wonder if we'll ever get gold border Sacred Seals, though. Like, you know how we have, like, Attack Speed Solo 3 as a Sacred Seal? Would we ever get Attack Speed Solo 4? Just to use that as an example. And, like, all the other possible level 4 seals. Would be pretty interesting. Okay, so there we go with that. Alright, we took a look at Fimbulvetr's stuff. I'm going to leave this open because I'll probably use her artwork for the thumbnail of the video. Okay, then we have... Alright, why don't we go ahead and take a look at this? So, according to the Datamine, the new hero types go by Savior. I don't know why they would be called Savior, though. Like, what about them are they saving? It's not like they're armored units. Are they supposed to be the arena saviors? Because that's still up for debate. The jury is still out on that one. I don't know about that, but yeah, okay. I guess their code name in the data is Savior for whatever reason. Okay, so there we go for that. And then we got the artwork and we got the stats. We'll take a look at the artwork as we take a look at stats here for these characters. So why don't we go ahead and start things off with a very stoic-looking Alfonse here. So he's an infantry sword type. Stat line is 42 HP, 49 attack with a super boon, 16 speed, and then 49 defense and 48 res. Overall, 204 BST, which is pretty okay for infantry. Like, right now, that's about what you would expect. And is there anything really different to say about him besides the fact that he's just a much better version of Brave Alfonse? I don't know. I think, that's really it. He's just a better Brave Alfonse in just about every way. He's infantry instead of cav, but he gets gallop, so he can move the same amount of spaces. He can share gallop, too, if you run him in tandem with a unit like Alphador, who just borrows everyone's bonuses, and then he can grant them to allies and such and such. So, yeah, this Alfonse seems pretty good. Also, he's got stone tile support on dual phase, which is great. So, combining that with great talent could be an interesting option for defense teams. Like, if you don't want to run a unit like Ascended Hector, or not Ascended, but Attuned Hector or Vanitas or whoever, like any of those stone tile instant support units, this guy could be a possible option for that now, too, for defenses. So, pretty cool. Okay, we'll take a look at his artwork as well. We'll go in order here. So, Alfonse's artwork, not really anything bad to say about it. Maybe his face is a little weird. Yeah, it looks a little disproportionate to the rest of the art. But, I mean, everything else about this is pretty good. And it is nice to see an upgrade for Alfonse. This one in particular is pretty good. He's got, wings coming out. Yeah, that's pretty sick artwork. Maybe not so much the injured one, but the special attack, I really like that one. Okay, so there we go for Alfonse. Next up, we have Lysithea. So 38 HP, 49 attack with a super boon, and then 48 speed also with a super boon. We got 26 defense and 32 res, 193 BST overall. My thoughts on Lysithea is that she's just one of those arcane heroes that's going to age out really quickly. Similar to, Arcane Sonya and the plethora of other arcane heroes, like Arcane Ophelia. All these arcane heroes that come out, and they're pretty cool on release, and then come next month, and they're just completely dead in the water. So, yeah, I guess enjoy her while she lasts, if you're going to go ahead and summon her right away. And then her fodder, I guess, could be okay. Her tome is okay. You'll hear me using the word okay quite a lot here. It's not like it's going to turn some random green's home into a god or anything, but it's certainly passable, and at the moment, it's the best inheritable green's home I think we've got, so there is that. She does have a new special called Logic, but whether or not that's better than Comet or Ice Wall or Flame Wall or any of these other crazy specials you can be using right now, not really too sure, but it is an option, so there you guys go. All right, let's take a look at Lysithea's artwork here. I think someone also pointed out she's the first, base time skip unit that we've gotten that hasn't been, some kind of special release. Just a new Heroes Banner time skip attire. So, I guess that's pretty cool. Yeah, so there's the attacking artwork. Still don't know why her weapon is not called Arcane, but at the same time, I think it's also good for variety's sake that we don't have to call every Arcane weapon an Arcane weapon. Now they can just be whatever. So I guess that's okay. All right, next up we have Ignatz, who is, for whatever reason, a 5-star exclusive. I'm surprised he would get that treatment over Lorenz and Raphael, right? Is Ignatz more popular than these two? I didn't think so. I thought Lorenz for the memes, I thought he was more popular, and Raphael for the muscles, I thought he was more popular. I would not have picked Ignatz as more popular than these two here, but I digress. He's an infantry colorless bow. We got here 40 HP, 46 attack, 48 speed with a super boon, 19 defense, and then 46 res. Overall BST is 199, so take that, Cyril. So yeah, you would technically be able to run him for arena, I guess, but not really. Because right now, arena scoring is just about to shoot through the roof anyway. And this guy, he just seems like a stand there menacingly unit. He's already got a Havoc skill, and then his weapon is giving the drive exposure to allies in 3 columns and 3 rows. So you just run this guy, you just have him stand there at the bottom of the map not doing anything, and all your other guys are eating well. So yeah, he's like one of those kinds of units. All right, we'll take a look at his artwork as well. You know, I never really put 2 and 2 together, but this guy kind of looks like Harry Potter, doesn't he? With them glasses and the bowl cut. Like Harry Potter from the first movie. If you guys remember what he looked like in that movie. All right, here's the attacking artwork. Here's the special attack artwork. And then finally, we got the injured artwork there. Okay, so there we go for Ignatz. All right, let's go ahead and move on next to Lorenz. So 42 HP. We got 48 attack with a super boon. And we got 45 speed, 23 defense, and 27 res. Overall BST 185. He is a blue tome cavalry. He's going to be a demote, and you're also going to be able to get 2 additional copies of him from missions. So he's going to be one of those 5-star reward characters from completing missions, which I guess is pretty cool. And if you like it, Lorenz, it'll certainly make it easier to get copies of him. All right, so there's the basic artwork. And then we got the attacking artwork. And the special attack. Yeah, very 4-star demote-worthy artwork here. It's nothing too crazy. This one's actually pretty detailed. I like this one. The injured artwork. The other ones, I feel like they leave a little to be desired. All right, and then finally we got Raphael, who's going to be our GHP unit. So 59 HP, which is actually the second highest base HP behind Arden, rather. Then we got 49 attack with a super boon, 31 speed, 49 defense with a super boon, and then 24 res, 212 BST. So I guess you could run him as an arena option if you got him to plus 10. He does actually score pretty good. It's just that Marnie has a preference weapon, which is actually good, and she's also an armored axe, and she also scores in the same bin because she has a preference weapon. So, yeah, not really many good things to say about Raphael, unfortunately, although you could make it work, I guess, if you really are dead set on building him. And he doesn't have res, though, but, like, he's got defense, so you can give him physical save now, and all he has to do is save against physical units. All right, so artwork, of course. There he is with his muscles literally ripping right out of his clothes. All right, there. Why does he look like Frankenstein's monster there a little bit? Kind of, yeah, for real. He reminds me of Frankenstein's monster. All right, and then we go with the injured artwork. So, yeah, kind of a boring GHB choice, but, I mean, not in terms of character. I mean in terms of, like, meta relevance and all that stuff. So, there we go for all of that, and let's see, is there anything else? All right, we don't want to spoil the book yet. I actually want to enjoy the book, so I'm not going to spoil that. And then, okay, yes, so that seems like just about everything. So let me know what you guys think about this batch of characters. Obviously, I'm most looking forward to Alfonse. He's going to be free, so I don't have to summon on the banner. So, yeah, anytime I get to save orbs at this point is definitely a win. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What do you guys think about also Ice Mama over here? Really nice artwork for her. So we'll leave it at that. And that's all for now, guys. So once reset hits, we'll be able to enjoy Book 10. I'll see you guys there.